Alright, let's see if we can't get this game to work, shall we? Alright, looks like we're on Mixer. We are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. Or so I'm being told. Alright, so we started this on Halloween. And I'm going to go ahead and continue a little bit of it because I got stuck at one point. To be honest, I wasn't losing interest in the game, but I had my mind on other stuff. But I do want to come back to this and give it a little more attention. I need to keep a check on the time too because I gotta scrub out about 7:30. So I'll just bring my phone over here. And let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, I did look this part up. It makes sense now that I think about it, but at the time, like, there was no indication. So we got the bracelet from the other lady, Anne I think was her name. Obviously we have to get the discharge letter on the desk so the guards will let us out. I'll just turn the sink off while I'm in here. But the way we get the lady away from the desk is to we're supposed to flush the gloves down the toilet, I think. Okay, I'm gonna throw them all in there just for good measure. Alright, so now I think we gotta ring the bell to get her in here. Or we might have to go to the desk to tell her about it. We probably should have went to the desk.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
There we go.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Alright, so you flush the gloves down the toilet, and then we can go to get the letter. So, kind of obvious.
Sorry,
But,
ma'am, can't let you through.
At the time, I just
We'll need to
wasn't,
see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
wasn't thinking
Here.
about it.
Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, alright. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, ma'am. We'll see you soon.
Nice.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Dime ward, the maternity ward. Or the exit. Oh man, it's Dr. X.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. Stretch my legs. Get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
We have a cat, right? Does he count? And also, I just realized, so technically, if you flush the gloves first, before you're drugged, and you get that medicine to switch bracelets with the other lady, you would be sent back, because you would have the letter, but you wouldn't have the bracelet to get out. So you have to go through the hallucination and get the drugs. I rent a flat, it's quite lonely, I live, which is fine, I live with a friend, she wants to be worse sick about me.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm
Like
happy
you,
with
Dr.
how
X.
things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Jobs.
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Strong coffee and smoke in the balcony. I eat breakfast, cereal usually. I have a cup of tea and read a newspaper. I am in bed awake, can't bring my eyes. I go to the toilet, doesn't everyone? I put the TV on so I can watch old TV shows. It's a lot of choices. Let's get some
I eat
delicious cereal.
breakfast. Cereal usually.
Even though I'm not a big breakfast person myself.
Excellent. A healthy breakfast at the start of the day is extremely important.
What do you know, Dr. X?
Would you
Everybody's
say
in
that
the
you feel
intermittent
safer
fasting
at
these
home
days.
than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is
the ability
one
to walk
thing
out of this
that you
psych
think
ward?
would make your life better?
Again, the ability to leave. Be nice to have more money. A good friend, somebody I finally trust. It's silly, but I wish I was better looking. Something to fight for, a reason to go on. Let's go with the good
A
friend.
good friend. Someone I could
We got the
finally
cat,
trust.
but we haven't seen him in a
But I
minute.
can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No.
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
Oh,
I've
we just
never
know
really
that Dr.
liked
X likes to
drinking.
pound down brewskis after
Excellent.
work.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, I'm thinking about homicide right now if you don't let me out of here.
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It's an impulse. I'm ashamed of it. Nothing was making me happy anymore. I want to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside. Let's go with the middle
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you
Dark
feel
game,
as
man.
if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. Sometimes I feel really low.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. Work used to make me happy, and I had a person with me a warm bath. Used to play the piano when I'm feeling down. Let's go with that.
Music. I play the piano when I'm feeling down. It's also a signal for the local cats that the food's there, ready for them. That's when they come over. When they hear the piano.
What makes you feel worse?
People, they've let me down too many times. I hate when it rains all the time. Noise, too much noise. Loneliness, which it's hard to say.
Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend, because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral, and how people will react to your death?
What about that? Probably never come anyway. I imagine often. I hope people feel guilty.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Talk about this. It's nothing to do with him. Hold on, please. Nothing to talk about. It's getting late. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay.
That's right.
One more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Oh, I'm actually controlling her. Okay. It's like,
I
what?
went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
How'd you go in here? It's locked. Oh, man, something crazy's about to happen, isn't it? I hope the stream didn't freeze up. It looks like it's kind of frozen on my my restream window. Hang on, let me check these really quick. Okay, we're good on YouTube. How are we on Twitch? I think we're good on Twitch.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
It looks like we're good. It's just the restream window that's kind of frozen. Maybe
Turn
it'll buff
left
itself out in
here.
a second.
We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Uh-oh. What we got over here? Nothing. Man, here we go with some... Oh, okay, it's working now. Good. Very good. Oh, no.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz,
Can I go in this door? Apparently not.
what the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
You've lost your mind. We're down here right now. So I come down and we'll talk.
this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
She disappeared and was later found dead in the toilet. The one who kicked the security guard in the crotch. She smoked a cigarette and burned in bed, jumped off the roof and broke her spine. Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
Waitress, a stripper, burglar, stew. She's a stripper,
She's
right?
a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Valentine's Day on Christmas. Wedding day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I
Oh,
said after
got an
all.
achievement.
I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No!
No. Wow. It's a heavy game, man. It's a very heavy subject matter here. At least you remembered
After
all the
that,
answers.
I went back.
Not that it, stopped
I
her from killing
tried
herself,
telling
but-
people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something
Also, Liz
like
was
that.
real. Huh.
As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and
Oh,
your
man.
sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Whoa. Okay, he went full Michael Myers on us. I didn't see that coming. What a dark game, man.
Where am I?
Oh, there's our buddy the Crow again. Crow, what up with that? I turn this lamp on? No. Hey, buddy. What's up? What the?
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are two doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
A friend, right? That's what we said we wanted.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
Whoa.
That's Susan like my girls. I knew she would.
He just cranked up the what the hell meter to about 11.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Oh,
Fine.
man.
I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? What I'm questioning is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Okay, isn't this like a pretty well-known riddle or something? I think this was in a movie or something, wasn't it? Okay, so we don't know which one. Alright. Which door should I enter? Which door will lead me back to my reward? Wow, dude, there's a lot of questions to ask here. Okay, so, I believe this riddle is something you're supposed to ask, is the other doll a liar? So if I'm talking to the liar, it's gonna tell me, if I'm talking to the truth-telling doll, it's gonna tell me, yes, the other doll is the liar. And if I'm talking to the lying doll, obviously it's gonna lie to me, so it's gonna say yes. So both of them are gonna say yes. So that doesn't really help me. Which door should I enter? Which door will lead me to my reward? Which door will lead me back to my world? This is a tricky one, man. So if we ask him, does this door lead me back to my world? The truth-telling doll is going to say yes, obviously. The liar will lie. So if he says yes, we should go, and if he's lying, we go to the other one. I don't know. I'm gonna try this
Which
one.
door will take me back to my world?
So whatever. I've never been too great at riddles. Try to remember how that riddle goes, man. It's like a really famous brain teaser. Basically, if you ask the truth, I think what I was supposed to do is ask one of them, are you the one that tells the truth? And obviously if they are, they'll say yes. Of course, if they're lying, they'll also say yes, so who the hell knows? I gotta blow out another one of these candles, don't I? Is that Dr. X out there? Okay, so we might have chose the lying doll. What was that? There's stuff going on, man. I don't like it. God. Just walk right past. Oh, we can't. Yes, we're gonna be inside, right? Gonna jump out and grab us by the throat. Ah. Whoa.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Yoink. Okay, this is where he brings all his victims. Suicide note. My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Wait. Oh, okay, it's all. Another unlucky victim to kill her. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. Oh, man. Missed whatever that said. How does the text scroll so fast? I might have just read that again. Hey, Mona Lisa, how's it going? Ah, man, I did it again. It's really annoying.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
Probably you said he's doing something behind there. Seems he used a lot of makeup to turn her into this spitting image of Mona Lisa. The fake skeleton probably had been used for teaching before it ended up here. Metal bolt. Yoink. An easel. Argue says I was quite an artist. Probably make a weapon here. Need a weapon, I could build one here. Not here. Okay, can't use the iron bar or the bolt there. There was a door over here we didn't check. What was that? Bar of soap. Take. There was something on here that I didn't get to get. The lights went out. There we go. What the? Okay. Why is there a mannequin head over here? I hope that's a mannequin head. Knowing Dr. X, it could very well be a real human head he just stashed away. Huh. Lucky I didn't sit in it. Still, this wood leg might be of some use. Needs a bit of an edge to it. Alright. Do we use the iron bar? I think the iron bar would be better, right? Ah! I should secure the top of the weapon now so it stays in place when I use it. The bolt wouldn't work, so we need to... Yeah, the soap's totally gonna work. I'm not sure how to, use the pipe. Okay, we probably gotta go find something else. Venus. Another part of the poor victim of the Mad Doctor. Something shiny on one of her fingers. There we go. That's what we need. Pull it off if the finger was so swollen and stiff. But the soap is dry as a bone. Okay, we need to get it wet. Is this where the bathroom was? No. Nope. Last door here. We probably got to, like, book it over there before the soap dries out, too. Alright. Got the nice wet soap. I'm gonna go get that ring off this lady's finger and make ourselves a weapon. Let me guess, she's gonna scream or jump out of the painting now, right? Seriously? That's weird. I could have sworn that was the thing I needed. Long steel bolt. Maybe I need to combine these two things? Yeah, I guess we'll keep looking. Is there something over here in this Mona Lisa that we need to get? Guess not. Girl with a pearl earring. And the body's visualized in some way as the painting. It seems the killer used wire to keep her head tilted to the side. Aha! I love how the soundtrack is just like a mystery song and blood-curdling screams. Okay, can I do anything with the wrench? Nope. We still can't do anything.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said.
What an asshole.
Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
He's wearing a mask and a blindfold. He's convinced I'm dead and no one knows about this place. Make a mistake, you arrogant
Your
asshole.
body. An instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
What does it say? He can't see me, but he can still hear me. So we need to make that weapon, or I'm stumped on what to do with this stuff. Got a bolt. I mean, obviously we could put these together, but I use the wrench here. I'm gonna go check these other rooms again, and then I don't know if we have to approach him, like we just like tiptoe up to him, or I'm not entirely sure. Ah. His body's quite badly decomposed already. While real art lasts forever, Doctor's models will soon rot and fall apart. The sick man, how did he manage to hide all this madness? I guess he could get a hold of never mind, so he used his creepy baby doll instead. Probably find use for this. Place closed down a long time ago. One day, when they eventually demolish it, all the evidence will get buried deep under the piles of rubble. There's Liz. But it's impossible for her last night. I tried to stop her from jumping, and yet here she is, stuck on a metal rod. Looks like she's been dead for a lot longer than that. What happened then? Was it just a dream? Am I really going crazy? Was she really there? Just already dead? Possibly. Pockets are empty. Why would the doctor be stupid enough just to leave it here? It's probably a trap. This is probably a trap, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, I still have the iron bar in here? I didn't know that. Oh, I got it off her, right. Okay. It's a different iron bar than the other, I guess. I'm gonna go try to make that weapon again before we do this. Oh, wrong place. Ahaha! Bolt needs to be replaced, otherwise it'll all fall apart. Tight. Alright, got that. Weapon's complete. I suppose it's time to go and see the doctor. What is this for? That's it, I can take it now. So we have a spear and a mace. Alright, we got a couple different weapons. Question is, which one do we want to use on him? If he can hear us, we need to take him in range, so the spear might be a better idea. Sharp scratch. No need to give a big dramatic line so he can turn around and possibly mount a counterattack. We could have said, "What's up, Doc?" but he would have probably heard us and blocked it or something. His life. Why I still feel so angry? I think we deserve. I hope he rots in hell. She's gonna kill us, right? It's gonna be some big twist. She's gonna be like the maggot lady or something.
Thank you. Thank you so much. He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he
I
deserved.
like how you put the baby doll head on the mace, by the way. That's not creepy at all.
Are you?
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
Alright. So we finished the chapter. Chapter 3. I heard this game is like 10 hours long or something. River. So funny enough, we came to those two doors and the first was like, one will take you home, one will
Standing
give you a
by the
reward.
river, I wonder.
So we, I guess,
Do
killing the
I
doctor
need a
was the
stone?
reward. Huh.
No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure. Dying for a shower, something to eat, some coffee, a cigarette. I love to see my cats too. It's just pretend for a minute everything is back to normal. I survived. After all, now I can try to enjoy little things in life. Oh yeah, I can do this one step at a time. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and save. I guess it's gonna tell me what chapter it is. Okay, so yeah, the most recent one, the top one is our most recent one. So, that's going to do it for, make sure it loads just in case, yeah. That's going to do it for this stream of the Cat Lady. Made a little more progress this time, moved things along a little bit quicker, and we got to see some action. We got to take out the creepy Dr. X, which he had it coming. And, yeah, I'll probably keep going with this game, even though it's not Halloween anymore. Seems like a pretty decent game. I mean, it's worth, you know, at least following through the story, you know. We'll see how it goes and everything. And that's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to be... I don't know if I'll be streaming later tonight or not. If I do, it'll be after midnight. But I want to thank anybody who tuned in. Or anybody who watches this at a later date on either YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. Please know that any support you can give to the channel is greatly appreciated. If you like, comment, share, subscribe, or follow. All of it is greatly appreciated. Want to thank everybody who watched, and stay awesome.